Is there any objection? There is no objection. Question number 10, Dr. Russel Norman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Land Information and asks, did Overseas Investment Office officials meet with Chinese political consul Cheng Lei late last year? If so, did they discuss Shanghai Pengxin's bid for the Crafar farms?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr. Speaker, I am advised that officials from the Treasury and the Overseas Investment Office met with Mr. Cheng Lei on the 8th of August 2011, which, Mr. Speaker, could hardly be described as late last year. Officials did not discuss the Shanghai Pengxin bid for the Crafar farms. The purpose of the meeting was to provide Mr. Lei with an understanding of New Zealand's overseas investment laws.
Dr. Russel Norman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Does he consider that his officials should have alerted him to the fact that a senior Chinese government official was meeting with the OIO, the very body that is tasked with approving or providing recommendations on bids like the Shanghai Pengxin bid?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr. Speaker, if those Chinese officials had raised any one specific bid with the OIO, I would have expected them to have informed me. But given the briefing was just on our general overseas investment regime, so the Chinese delegate could be well versed on it, there is simply no need to be briefing anybody.
Dr. Russel Norman.
Is the reason why the Council for the Overseas Investment Office raised the issue of the New Zealand-China trade agreement and the implications of the Shanghai Pengxin bid for that agreement, is that connected with the meeting with the Chinese consul?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
No.
Question number 11, Clare Curran. I beg your pardon, supplementary question, Pesitasam Lotu-Iiga.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Supplementary to the Minister, does the Minister have any examples of other High Commission or Embassy staff requesting such briefings from the Overseas Investment Office?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr. Speaker, I do, and more importantly can I say that under Section 31 of the Act, which is headed What the Regulator Does, it is actually made clear in that section that the OIO must make themselves available on request to explain the regime, and I'm very happy to say that in June the 8th of last year, some people from the Australian Senate, from the country where Russel Norman originates, made a request to do it, and then some of his countrymen from the Australian Bureau of Agriculture requested such a briefing on the 21st of June last year as well, sir.
Question number 11, Clare Curran.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Broadcasting.